Multi-cloud is playing a big role in what's fueling your growth here, right?
Yes. What we've heard from senior level IT decision makers is that multi-cloud is a strategic imperative. In fact, today, there's a report that came out that said about 85% of enterprises are using different services from different cloud providers, and they expect that number to go to 98% in 3 years. What we offer, what we announced a few weeks ago, has been groundbreaking. Typically, people run one app on one cloud and you can run another app on another cloud. What we announced is that you can run the same application across different cloud providers. Now, why is that important? One is resiliency. You may have seen and noticed that there were some pretty high-profile cloud outages right before Thanksgiving. When you run the app across different cloud providers, you have better resiliency. You can also leverage different services from different cloud providers as they compete with each other. And last but not least, you get true platform independence. Data is one of the hardest things to move between clouds. And with MongoDB, we make that really easy. So customers have the choice of where they want to run their app, and they can move from one provider to another provider very easily, so they never feel like they're locked in. Those are compelling reasons to use MongoDB.
So, Dave, tell me what this means for the competitive landscape for you. Because when I think of MongoDB, I think of also companies like Snowflake that work across clouds, but also have to compete with some of the same mega scale platforms that they operate on, like Amazon. Amazon's got some database offerings that compete with you as well. How does that multi-cloud shift affect both your individual fortunes and your fortunes relative to somebody like an Amazon that's also competing with you?
Well, one of the things that was interesting is Amazon at reInvent actually, for the first time, actually talked about a multi-cloud world, which is the first time they actually acknowledged that people do have a choice. So multi-cloud is here to stay. What I would say is when we went public in 2017, there were some real questions about our ability to offer a viable cloud service competing with Amazon and Microsoft and even Google. Well, 3 years later, our Atlas business is our fastest growing business, growing north of 60% year over year. It's grown very quickly and close to a $300 million revenue run rate. We've been able to prove that a best-of-breed solution can compete and be successful against the large cloud providers. And I think the similarities to Snowflake are that we're both going after large markets encumbered with legacy technology, and you offer a differentiated and compelling solution, you can win. And so we feel really good about our positioning. And given the fact that customers increasingly care about multi-cloud and being able to use different cloud providers and run apps across different clouds, I think that positions us well for the future.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.